Moving into footwork and balance in the frontal plane for injury prevention and sports enhancement. We're going to grab our third to lightest loop band in the YouniquelyFit kit, our red loop band, bringing it around our wrists. We're going to take both our wrists through it and then bring our arms overhead. Plug your shoulders down, so arms come overhead. Cross one foot behind the other like you were going to curtsy, but I want the back foot to be solidly planted on the ground. So both feet on the ground, knees bent, push your pelvis forward. Whatever leg is in front, you're going to side bend in the direction of the front leg. Lateral flexion in the direction of the front leg. That's correct. Keep pushing your pelvis forward, opening up those psoas muscles if you've been seated a lot, and engaging your external obliques and your scapular stabilizers as you pull out on that band. Keep plugging the shoulders down. Keep your head centered between your shoulders. Exhale to bend. Inhale to lift. Or instead of lowering and lifting, you isometrically hold in the side bend and just let your breath take you deeper into the bend. Whatever you're doing, stay with it. Give me another 10 seconds on this side. Bend the knees. Drive the hips forward. I want to open the hip flexors before we begin our footwork that involves strengthening those hip flexors. Go ahead and switch the cross of the legs, bending the knees, lowering the arms for a little mini break. Take the arms overhead, plug the shoulders down, side bending in the direction of your front leg. Inhale to lift back up to center. If you're keeping it active, exhale to side bend. And inhale to lift. I prefer the isometric hold where I just hold, just because I find that I can really establish the best neck position and the focal point of the eyes to keep my neck safe. Lateral flexion is a great way to build the strength in the external obliques. So moving in and out of it is wonderful if that feels good for your body. So keep that going. You've got another 10 seconds. You're almost there. Last one. Good. From here, let's go ahead and grab our second to lightest band in the YouniquelyFit kit. This is our green loop band. Now, you're going to place it around your ankles. I do not have sway back posture, so it looks like this. You put it around your ankles, and you're going to keep it there. I'm taking it off, but you're going to keep it there because this is good for your posture. Bring your hands to your hips, and you can turn and face me. Feet hip distance apart. I just want you to lift one thigh up as if you were marching. I want you to hold it up, pointing the toes, trying to not lose the band. Point the toes here. There, hold it up. Now lower the thigh to where you can tip your tailbone back and find a neutral pelvis with the abs in. Inhale, keep it up, and exhale. Inhale, and lower it down. Exhale. Good. So I don't have the band on, but you should have this band on. Switch sides. Do a set on the other side. Hold it up. Point the toes. Inhale one. Breathe. Exhale one. Watch those hips. No hiking in the hips. Tailbone back. Inhale two. Exhale two. And lower it down. We're going to add something here. So with this band, we've increased. Actually, no, we'll just keep lifting. So take it back up. Inhale. You can alternate sides. We're going to do 2 more sets on each side, or you can stay on one side. Hold, breathe, exhale, inhale, and exhale, and lower it down on the next exhale. Switch sides or stay on that side for one more repetition. We've got 3 more sets. Inhale 1, breathe, exhale 1. Gaze up a little higher than eye level. Plug the shoulders down. Imagine my hands on your shoulder blades. Bring the front ribs towards my hands. Tip your tailbone back. Lower that leg down. Switch sides or stay on that side, depending on what you're doing. You've got 2 more sets. Take it up. Hold it up. Inhale 1. Breathe. Plantar flexion of the foot. Exhale 1. Bone of your big toe on the floor. Make sure it's pushing down into the floor so we can combat that supination. Tip your tailbone back. On your next exhale, lower that leg. Final time, take the other leg up or the same leg, tip the tailbone back, gaze up, soft, little higher than eye level. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Lower that leg down. From here, grab your third to heaviest loop band, the red band in the YouniquelyFit kit, and your small anti-burst ball. Bring the anti-burst ball between your inner thighs, and you're going to take the loop band behind your back, putting the wrist through it. Palms facing forward, little shoulder blade retraction. So, micro bend in the elbows, soft bend in the knees, neutral pelvis. I want you to alternate pulling out on that band. You'll pull out with one arm, and then you'll let it come back in. So, squeezing out, inhale out, exhale it in as you resist. Now, if it feels better to exhale, this is one where you're not lifting or lowering, you're just going side to side. So if it feels better to exhale as you pull out and inhale as you come in, do the breath pattern that allows you to feel the upper back working. So either inhale out, exhale in, don't lock the elbows, soft bend in the knees, plug the shoulders down the back, take your chin up a little higher than eye level. Give me 3 more sets. So pulling out with both arms and in. 2 more with both arms. Pull out, inhale, and exhale it in. Soft bend in the elbow. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Now, if you were doing single arms before and you only hit one side, let's go to the other side. If you were alternating, let's do 4 more repetitions, okay? So single arm pull out. So you're pulling out on that arm, the other one's stationary, and you're bringing it back in. Inhale to pull out. Exhale to bring it in. And only go a few inches. You're going right outside, like just a few inches outside your shoulder. But keep the other shoulder plug down, keep your chin up, don't turn your head, don't twist your body. And 1 more here. Good way to open those shoulders. All right, now we're going to take this red loop band, which is the third to lightest in our YouniquelyFit kit, and we're going to bring it around our ankles. So, let's use the green band. Let's use the green band because the red's going to be a little heavy for level 3. So the green loop band in the YouniquelyFit kit is going around your ankles. Hands come to the hips. And we're going to be moving in the frontal plane. And all this is a step to the side to a single leg balance. I want you to take your hands to your hips. If you feel like you can maintain a neutral pelvis, you can take your arms overhead for the exercise just to get a stretch. But I just want you to step onto one foot, bringing the other leg into knee flexion, as we were doing before, statically. So step to the side like you're getting out of the way, bring the leg up, tip the tailbone back, hold it up. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Tip the tailbone back. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Now keep this band on. We're going to repeat. I'm going to take it off because this isn't good for my posture, but I want you to keep this band on. Step to the side, repeat the same side, or let's alternate. Good. Alternate sides. Take the arms overhead, plug the shoulders down. Take your gaze up a little higher than eye level. Hold. Soften the supporting knee. Press into the bone of the big toe. Okay, repeat. Step back to the first side. Cross. Find it. Where's your gaze? Is it higher than eye level? Imagine my hands on your shoulder blades. Bring your front ribs and breastbone towards my hands. Tip the tailbone back. Last time on the second side. Travel through space like you're getting out of the way of a car. Go, 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 go. Tip the tailbone back. Soft bend in the supporting knee. Chin lifted. Gaze soft. Hold it here. Breathe in. Don't hike the hips. Keep the pelvis square. And lower that leg down. Go ahead and kick off that band. And we're going to take a stretch. So I'd like you to stand center. And if you find that this is really challenging with your balance, go over to a wall and hold on to the wall as you're doing it. But we're going to come into a figure 4. And if you want to take your arms out in front of you into shoulder flexion, you're going to cross your dominant foot over your non-dominant leg's thigh, going above the knee, point the toes. Tip your tailbone back and sit into a chair. Hold it back. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1, and if you're feeling knee pressure, go over to the wall just to make sure that you're using your abs and that you can open that thigh, the lifted leg's thigh, out to the side more. really opening up the low back, engaging the outer hip. Breathe and switch sides. Setting up on the second side, getting deep into the outer hip. We did our pigeon pose, so those hips should be open enough to do this stretch center. Arms and shoulder flexion. If that hurts your low back, adding the load of the arms, you can bring the hands to the hips. Take your gaze up higher than eye level. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. And slowly standing up. Great work.